Hello there, everybody, and welcome to my channel. Victoria here, Radiant Moon Tarot. We've got your Spring 2024 singles reading here for all of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So let's get right into your reading and see what we've got. If you are single looking for love, this is the reading for you. We're going to see what frequencies are activating for you guys in the spring, and we're going to see what might be manifesting into your world here as well. Of course, we have a lot of very interesting astrology coming in here in the month of March and April. And this is what's being really highlighted for you in this particular reading. Of course, we are entering eclipse season. We've got a lunar eclipse in the sign of Libra, all about relationships, also about law. And so this can be where you find closure on a past relationship, especially if you've had any kind of legal documentation or legal dealings that have been lingering. This is where things may come to a final close for you. Libran energy, especially with the eclipse, can bring things into fruition for you as well. Eclipses bring fated events, things that are part of your destiny, things that are meant to happen. And so for some of you, you could be eclipsing new people into your life in a very maybe interesting or surprising way, because we can really expect the unexpected whenever we do get eclipses. We have the solar eclipse on April 8th. This is a total solar eclipse in the sign of Aries. Very exciting, new beginnings, new astrological year. And this can, of course, also bring new people into your life. So a whole bunch of possibilities, a whole bunch of doors opening. But we do kickstart things off with a super new moon in the sign of Pisces. This is the final new moon of the 2023 astrological calendar. Pisces energy is ruled by Neptune, and this is all about your dreams, your imagination. We have the energy of Taurus at play with that particular new moon as well. So it's like, if you can dream it, you can create it. So it's an excellent energy here for setting new intentions, for beginning something new, new relationships there, right? Pisces is very emotional energy. So there could be some emotional new connections coming in, or your ability there is extra boosted in this new moon to manifest love into your life and to attract love into your life. So dream big, think big, wish big in this energy. But because this is the 12th house with this new moon, there might be something hidden. Okay, or this can be a completion of a cycle, a karmic cycle. Specifically in this can be where secrets may come out to light, where you might get clarity on things. So you could have secret admirers, maybe someone confesses something to you, or you could really just kind of recognize your blocks and fears, and this is what I need to work through so I can be ready for new love in my life. So some interesting energy coming in, but expect the unexpected. And we start off your reading, look at this here, with romantic love. There we go, frequency activated. The frequency of romantic love supports our experience to know ourselves through the reflection of a conscious lover. Your ability to embrace the energy of romance and love in your life is right here. Great way to start your reading. We also have grace. So this is also an energy that is activating for you. The frequency of grace supports our smooth adaptation to and anticipation of life's currents and changes as we evolve towards a higher version of ourselves on this earthly plane, bridging the divine with the human essence. You are so connected with the universe. You are so connected with your heart, with other people. The energy that you put out is really like a magnet, drawing people and positive situations towards you. And in the grace energy, this is with a sense of distinction, a sense of peace and calm and balance and harmony in your world. It's a beautiful energy, and it's also part of being open and receptive. So get ready to receive romantic love's beautiful energy there for you guys. And we have surrender coming in here as well, very much connected with your heart chakra. See the green. The energy of surrender supports us to let go of illusionary control and yield to the flow and love and life. So whatever it is that you might recognize that has been blocking you from finding love or from being willing and ready to receive love, right? This is all about your heart chakra. Let things go, step into the flow of things, get in that receiving mode, and get ready for love. So let's see what else we've got coming in here for you guys. Thank you very much. And we're going to start off with the Four of Swords, peace, rest, relaxation, feeling at one. We've got the Death card here for you as well. That's super positive. Okay, we've got the Sun, and we also have the Nine of Pentacles. All right, so in the Four of Swords energy, I'll get some more. Oh, look at that. We've got the Eight of Swords at the back of the deck. Oh, dear. Okay, Eight of Swords. There's something restricting you in some way, and quite often the Eight of Swords is a self-imposed restriction, feeling trapped or stuck, or feeling like you're a little bit afraid or uncertain. It's not an open up energy, it's a closed off energy. So all of this that's activating for you now in the spring, this is what's really going to help you break out of a cycle, break out of a rut, and maybe even face your fears or get very much open and ready to receive. We've got the Four of Swords here to start out your readings. This is the main energy coming in. And with the Four of Swords, this is number one, Spirit encouraging you to take some time to yourself, to engage in a little bit of R&R. But this is also a card of peace, right? Feeling inner peace, outer peace, feeling like you're at one with yourself, at one with the world, at one with the universe. So this is a beautiful energy here. It's also a card of meditation. So you're being encouraged here to connect with your spiritual self, connect with your heart chakra, connect with all of your emotions, connect with your thoughts in a positive way, and engage in a little bit of meditation or spiritual practice, or set some intentions, write some things down, whatever works for you to attract things into your life, because you're very connected on a very spiritual level here, and this is time for things to change. Some very exciting energy that is coming in for you as I'm seeing here. But let's get some more information about this Four of Swords. Some of you might be going like on a vacation, or maybe you're just taking a little bit of a break or a little bit of a step back from your day-to-day activities, and you just contemplate, what do I need to do different? Where do I need to make some space and time, so that I can get out and meet new people, or just feel like I'm ready for love. So that's that 12th house energy, right? Get a little bit of rest before the excitement happens. But we also have here with the Four of Swords, oh, lovely. We have the 10 of Swords, and we also have the Star. Now, this is very interesting because we have the Death card coming out here as well. The Death card is Scorpio energy ruled by Pluto. Pluto right now is in Aquarius. This is the first time in our lifetimes that Pluto has been in the sign of Aquarius. And it's very interesting so far. Pluto is a very slow-moving planet. It takes between 20 and 30 years sometimes to go through each sign. It's a generational planet, right? And in that energy, it's like things do change and things do evolve, but sometimes rather slowly, sometimes quickly. It depends what it is. So we've got some beautiful changes coming in here for you. And Aquarian energy is all about the future, setting the stage for the future, a better tomorrow, cleansing and purging, that Pluto energy, right? Cleansing, purging, bringing an end, finding closure to things so that you can be open for that new beginning that you're looking for. So in this energy here, this is healing, right? There's a huge healing element here. And as we actually step into April, we have a lot of planetary influence there that's bringing us extra healing energy. So in the 10 of Swords, you may have a closure, a completion of a previous cycle. You might need to make a difficult decision on something as well. Eclipses can bring sometimes second chances, or it can bring people out of the woodwork. And especially if it's people that we don't want to come out of the woodwork, this can be a final closure of a chapter, right? You are in a position of personal power and strength. You have the ability to change your situation or to cleanse and wipe the slate clean completely. And this might be where, you might, think of if you bump into an ex while you're getting groceries or something like that, and you might just look at this person and go, I feel nothing for you. And this is like, I feel like my final chapter is closed because I don't feel anything. And this is how we know we've healed, right? So there could be, maybe you have a conversation, maybe you don't have a conversation. This can be some realization for you. But whatever it is, there's a closure of a difficult chapter, a difficult time in your world here. And there is a dawn of a new tomorrow that's opening up for you here. The Star brings you about freedom from anything holding you back, freedom from fears and restrictions and blocks, freedom from the past, because we're only looking to the future. So it's a beautiful energy. The star does remind us here about our power to manifest our wishes and goals and dreams into reality, your ability to manifest love into your life. What is your biggest, most audacious wish for love and romance in your life? What is it that you want? What kind of person, what kind of connection, what kind of relationship do you want? For some of you with the star energy here and Pluto energy that we've got coming in, you could be manifesting a soulmate, a twin flame possibly here in this energy, or just that deep spiritual connection that you feel with somebody, someone who is not going to overpower you, someone who's not going to try and control your life, someone who, is very much in the flow and connected with you on a higher level, right? Something that is, love and romance, but also maybe something that is that deeper spiritual bond, right? And why? Because you've manifested them into your life. So this can be a really beautiful energy here. The star does bring about blessings, miracles. It's big yes card, right? It does show abundance flowing into your life, abundance of opportunities. It shows you in the flow of the universe. But the star also brings about balance and healing, which is beautiful, a sense of serendipity. It's a very serendipitous energy. It's a very peaceful energy. The star is the card that shows up after the tower, after destruction and massive change, or things that have left our life, right? And the stars where things, we restore the sense of peace and calm. And with that Four of Swords, this is beautiful, right? So a beautiful, peaceful time that's coming in here for you. So whether you actually meet someone over the next couple months or not, you're at peace with your situation. You are trusting the process. You're trusting the universe. You're trusting that things are coming together for you when they're meant to. The stars are aligning for you in a big, powerful way. And for some of you, it's right now. For some of you, it's very shortly. It's over the next couple of months. For some of you, it might be a little bit longer. But in this energy, you're at peace with it. You're okay with it. So it's a beautiful place to be in this energy. It does bring balance, healing. The star also brings in hope and faith, right? Keeping your hopes alive, keeping your mind open. But in the meantime, you're being you. You're just being uniquely you. You're living your life. You're grounded. You're down to earth. You're maybe working on some other goals and dreams that you've got going on. Maybe you're focused on your career path, whatever, but you're open to love. So it's beautiful. Now, with the star energy coming in here, yes, some of you could have an Aquarian person coming in. All right. Now, I am Aquarian sun, so I'm going to tell you Aquarian is where it's at. It's a wonderful energy, a little bit weird sometimes. Okay. But the Aquarian coming in, this could be a person whose sun, moon, rising, Venus, or some other planetary placement may be in Aquarius. It could also be something that you have manifested from Aquarius season, which actually wasn't very long ago. We had a new moon in Aquarius at the beginning of February. This can also be an indication that love may come in for you when we have the Aquarian full moon. And so if you count 6 months from the beginning of February, and that's when what do we have? February, March, April, May, June, July. Okay, so something by July may come in. And actually, how fitting is this? Because our Four of Swords person is sitting in a swimming pool, probably in the sun. So this could come in for you by the summer. So this can be very exciting for you, but it doesn't have to be an Aquarian person. But if it is, they're kind of weird. They're kind of wonderful. They're a little bit out there sometimes, but they're very honest, very trustworthy typically, and maybe a little bit weird, but that's okay. Who doesn't mind a little bit weird every once in a while? So very exciting possible connection there. But we also have blessings headed your way. The energy benefiting you most is the Death card. Now, first we'll talk about the energy of the Death card. This is ruled by Pluto, and it is Scorpio energy. Endings, new beginnings, evolution, transformation, and growth. Spiritual connection, possibly connection with a spiritual person, your ability to manifest change into your life in the way that you want, but also to cleanse and purge anything that has been standing in your way. The Death card can bring things out of shadow into the light. So again, as we have eclipses coming in, this can be where there might be some secret that's revealed, all right, whether it's a secret within you or a secret that somebody tells you about, right? Think of secret admirer, matters, or someone may have a crush on you, or just something that catches you off guard out of the blue. There could be surprises coming in here for you. All right. So there can be some very interesting energy going on. And with the Death card in your blessings position, blessed change is laying ahead for you internally and externally. Beautiful. Now, I will also say, of course, Pluto is in Aquarius, right? We already touched on that. So Pluto brings you power, and the star energy, the Aquarian energy, it's like personal power for growth, for a better tomorrow, for the future, to make decisions, to be honest and open and truthful with yourself and other people in all situations. And it also does bring an energy of community coming in there, because Aquarian's the humanitarian of the group, right? Sense of community, a sense of belonging, and a sense of putting yourself out there in a positive way. So you might meet someone in your community. You might be considering giving back to your community in some way. Maybe you volunteer somewhere or something, and you might actually have meet someone in that kind of event or activity. So it can be very interesting that way. So expect the unexpected, I feel, for the majority of you. Now, the Death card can also represent a Scorpio person coming in here. This person might be a little bit dark and mysterious. Okay, it's water sign energy. They're probably very creative. I do know a few Scorpios in my life, and they are very creative in their own weird, unique, wonderful way. But they are all very spiritually connected in some way as well. This is Scorpio energy in the upright in a blessing, so that's a good thing, because you don't want to get on the bad side of Scorpio usually. Whereas Aquarian energy, if you get on the bad side, they'll just cut you off and walk away. Scorpio wants to get you back, right? But this is in the upright, so it's all good vibes from here. So, but this person is probably very very open, very honest, most likely, but also, like I said, very spiritually connected in a very weird and wonderful and slightly wacky or dark and mysterious kind of way. So yes, you could have a Scorpio person coming in there, Scorpio, Aquarius, or with those placements somewhere in their birth chart. We do have the Fool and the Eight of Pentacles. Your hard work is paying off. Your ability to create love and connections and possibilities in your life is paying off. We do have the Fool. This is awesome. So where the Death card comes in, right? The end of an old chapter, the end of an old cycle, the end of old whatever is lingering, okay? Old blocks or resistance or fears, right? We are shooing those away, and we are welcoming in the excitement of the Fool. New beginnings, a fresh start, new connections, right? We're heading out there into the world of dating, and this is excitement for what is to come. So yes, we're cleansing and purging, but we're welcoming in the new. So the Fool can be any kind of connection, really. It can be a friend. That might be interesting. The Fool card can represent companionship. And so it could be that you're meeting somebody who is not just a romantic person, but they're also like a friend, right? It's important to be friends with those people that, that we have a romantic relationship with them, it can be, but it can also be because we've got some secretive energy that may come out here for you. It may be a friend reveals their feelings for you. This could be someone in your social group, but it could also be someone possibly where you create things or where you work. Eight of Pentacles can be work, right? Or someone in your school. If you go to school for anything. So this can be that energy there. So kind of, again, expect the unexpected. There could be a little bit of a surprise and a revelation that comes in there for you. Because the Death card energy, it's what's hidden, right? What's hidden may come to light for you there. But I also do feel here that some of you are just really excited about the future, about your tomorrows. You're stepping into the next stage of your love life here. And you're just excited to be there. You're taking the plunge. You're jumping in with both feet, and you've got a really positive attitude. So it's really positive there in that. But this is because Eight of Pentacles, your hard work to heal and to grow and to understand previous lessons from relationships that you may have learned. This is all paying off for you now. Now, I also do feel that some of you, perhaps there's been some delays with finding love because that's not where your attention has been. With the Eight of Pentacles here, we do also have a Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so this can represent some personal success in your workplace, in your career path, in your finances, that kind of thing. Or if you've been going to school, right, perhaps love is on the back burner until you complete something, until you get that promotion or you get that new job, right? This can be new job, this can be graduating, your college, your university, that kind of thing. This can be leveling up, right, in your career path, your workplace somewhere. And we, like I said, we do have the Nine of Pentacles, which can represent success. So perhaps you have a personal milestone in another area that you need to finish, you need to put an end to, Death card, before you can have this new beginning in love, right? And that's quite often, honestly, when you're not focused on love, that's quite often where you do find it, right? It's just the way things work. And it's because you haven't had that love as a singular focus. And when you take your attention off it, it's like you release the pressure, right? And that's where the energy can flow a little bit better. So, maybe focus, if you've been having trouble finding love, maybe focus on something else. Still get out there, still meet people, still have fun, whatever, but, maybe place some importance on some other milestone in your life. And then it's probably where things are going to shift around for you. We do have the Sun. Now, this is in your challenge position. So here's the thing with the Sun. It's never a bad card, okay? And in your challenge position, this is usually representing some delays or some obstacles or some things that you have to overcome. So whatever challenges you face, whatever delays or slowdowns in your path to love, keep an optimistic attitude. The Sun is bringing you an energy of clarity and creativity in your life. This can represent a focus on the things that make you happy. This can be a focus on the things that you enjoy, the things that you have fun doing, right? So, part of this energy and how you kind of overcome, not necessarily having love yet, right? Just get out and live your best life. The Sun does bring about one of the most happiest vibes ever, right? The best card in the whole deck is the Sun. Chases the shadows away. It chases the darkness away. It turns negatives into positives, right? So, and it really is one filled with success and happiness, joy, abundance, fun, love, laughter, light, all of this wonderful stuff. The Sun rules Leo. And so this can be an indicator that something by, again, summer, right? Again, summer. What did we say before? July, right? With the star, I'm going to have to look up and see when that full moon in Aquarius is, but I think it's July. And so it's summertime anyway. So it could be Leo season, right? So you could be either meeting someone by Leo season, okay, or a Leo person, right? Leo person's not so bad. They're kind of fun. They're kind of exciting. They're quite creative and usually very interesting to be around. Maybe someone that might bring you out of your shell a little bit, and there's your challenge, right? Is like, no, I just kind of want to go into hermit mode. And then the Leo person is like, no, let's go out and have some fun. But this is a very positive energy, whether it's actually a person, or whether it's just saying that you need to have a little bit of patience, but be open to finding love. But it's very positive energy, no matter what your situation is. So keep your spirits up, keep your hopes high, be ready to take the leap of faith with the Fool, right? Just say yes. Even if I feel here, because we do have the Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles is one of, it's productivity, of hard work, of dedication, and that kind of thing, right? But it's also one where, we're doing something. And I feel here in this energy that even if you make a connection, especially if you've been single a long time, okay? Even if you make a connection that, maybe, the person might be okay. You might not feel like a massive spark initially. I feel like Spirit is encouraging you here to go out, lower your expectations when you go out on a date, go out and have fun and have that be your goal rather than this has to be the one. Is this the person I'm manifesting? Is this going to be the person I'm going to marry and grow old with and have children with and all this kind of stuff? Lower the expectations a little bit, because that's a lot of pressure. And instead, go out and have a good time. Chit chat, have a cup of coffee, go out in nature or something like that, and see where it goes. Because practice makes perfect, number one, 8 of Pentacles, right? And especially if you've been single a long time, I think of sometimes dating as going on like job interviews, right? Hopefully we don't go on too many before we kind of strike gold. But we do sometimes need a little bit of practice, right? So we don't have to commit to a whole evening out to someone. We can meet someone for a cup of coffee or something like that, and just get good feelers for like half an hour or something like that. But it is a little bit of practice. It is getting yourself out there, and it is that lowered expectation. If I'm just going to go, I'm just going to enjoy myself, and I'm going to see where it leads. And hey, if it leads into a second date, great. But if it doesn't, that's okay too. Because sometimes, sometimes maybe someone you go out on a date with could actually end up being more of a friend than anything else. So at the very least, you make a new friend. But I do feel that there is a ton of possibilities opening up for you here, and that sun is chasing all the doubts and shadows away. Thank goodness, because we've got the 5 of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles both coming in here as well. So as we already saw with the 8 of Swords, and of course, don't forget we've got a 10 of Swords here, right? So some of you are cleansing and purging, and you're working through some sort of disappointment here. With the 5 of Cups energy, it shows that there's a little bit of heartbreak or disappointment or feeling a little bit lackluster, right? There's something lost, but there's something here that is still positive and can still be gained. So we can still turn things around. It's important to process our emotions, and it's important to recognize, okay, especially in the dating world, that not everything is going to work out. There's still possibilities out there, 2 cups still standing, but sometimes we need to kiss a few frogs, or sometimes we have to have a few rejections before we find the right one, right? And it's not always the easiest thing to deal with. However, in this energy with the sun, happiness and joy chases away the shadows and the darkness and, the disappointment. Okay. Trust in yourself. Okay. The 4 of Pentacles is here showing, that you have a lot to offer. Okay. That you've got a lot of really good personal values, and that you've built your life into a place where, you've got a good foundation. Right. But the 4 of Pentacles here is about being open. Okay, because quite often in this energy, we're a little bit too closed off. And the sun encourages you to spread your wings and fly, to be open to all the possibilities, to be open to different kinds of people or different kinds of situations, or just say yes, right? Because the Fool in your blessings position, say yes. And you just never know where it might lead you. And sometimes we're waiting for perfection. We're waiting for the perfect person at the perfect moment at the perfect time. And as we all know, life is messy. And sometimes that does not always happen. Sometimes out of chaos comes excitement. So, expect the unexpected, embrace the unexpected, right? And just say yes, just be open and just go for it. But the 4 of Pentacles can also show, because don't forget, this is your challenge, right? So the challenge here is opening your heart, letting go, surrender, right? And to stay positive and optimistic for tomorrow. Okay. But this is also one where I feel like for some of you, because the 4 of Pentacles can be about your values, but it can also be about your worth. Understand your worth and know your worth, right? And sure, say yes to go out on dates or get out and meet new people. You just never know where something might lead. But don't be afraid to say no. If someone is really not in alignment with your values, and the qualities that you're looking for in a person, and you've got some red flags coming up there, or you're just like, I don't think this is going to work. Don't be afraid to say no, right? Be open to things, but don't be afraid to say no. Understand your value. right? And sometimes we forget that on our path for love, okay? So I think Spirit's just kind of really giving you a little bit of a heads up here. But anything goes with that Sun energy there. Anything goes with that Death card there, and anything goes with the Star and the Fool. So we got some great things going on. Your advice from Spirit: believe in yourself, be confident, okay? Open yourself up for love, know your worth, know who you are, know what you want. Don't be afraid to say yes, but don't be afraid to say no, okay? This is a wonderful energy. The Nine of Pentacles out of this deck says, I am me, I know who I am, I am really confident, I exude this positivity and this confidence out into the world, I attract back abundance and connections and people into my life, but I'm me. I'm free. I'm going to live my best life regardless of who I have in my life or who I don't have in my life. The Nine of Pentacles can also say, be Spirit telling you guys, don't give up on your journey because success lies ahead. All right. Just be confident, be open, be willing, be receptive. Okay. And understand and understand who you are, what your worth is. But also, we've got our heart out there. Spirit really wants you to know that it's safe for you to love. Sometimes we forget that. Sometimes we're like, oh, I'm afraid because I'm afraid to get hurt. You don't know unless you try, right? And, believe you me, I've been burned in my relationships before as well. And, didn't quite expect to be the age that I am and, single again. But that's okay, right? Because I know who I am. I know who I know my value, my personal value, but it took me a long time to get there, right? So there's always a path forward. There's always a path ahead. There is connections out there if we want them, right? And be you. Just be you. Celebrate your milestones. Celebrate your successes. And let your light shine. Eight of Cups and the Knight of Swords. Don't be afraid to make some moves towards making your dreams and your wishes happen. Sometimes we need to turn our back on things and say no in order to find what we want. The Eight of Cups is about disconnecting emotionally to an outcome or to a situation. It can be turning things around and letting things go, not looking back on your past, no regrets, only looking to your future. Spirit says you have the power to make change, to leave things behind, to heal, but also to move forward and take the right steps to meet the person, to get love in your life, right? To find that love and romance. It's there for you. So you've got this red jacket on, red cape on, right? Red shoes, right? Put on your walking boots, right? The next card is the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups, wishes and goals and dreams fulfilled. We've got the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, stay positive, think positive, keep lines of communication open, talk to people, get outside, right? But also take inspired action, right? Get yourself out there, make a decision what it is that you want, right? And don't focus on what you don't want. Because if we focus on what we don't want, we get more things that we don't want. We don't want that. No way, Jose. We want the love and the laughter and the light and the fun and the happiness and the joy. But I do feel that Spirit is also giving some of you a heads up with the Knight of Swords because it's quite often a messenger, that there might be some good news or just a lot of communication that may be coming in here for you. So keep those lines of communication open. But also, yes, I think there's some sort of epiphany, clarity, revelation, secret comes to light, some sort of sign, some sort of communication here that maybe releases you from the past. We said that already a little bit earlier, or propels you forward into your future and for everything that you want. Very interesting. We have Jump for Joy. Oh, we like that one. All right. This is the secret. Okay. Law of attraction, manifesting things in. So jump for joy. You can lift your frequency, accelerate manifestation, and change your whole life with this powerful visualization technique that can be done in less than 30 seconds. Imagine that you just received your desire and see yourself jumping for joy. Something to be said for using your imagination. And we have your job is you. You cannot create other people's lives for them. You cannot think for them. And if you try to force your opinions on others, you will only attract the same happening to you. So let all others create the lives they want and focus on your unlimited power on creating the most magnificent life for yourself. You do you, babe. Right? So there you go. I'm going to leave all that there for you guys. I hope there was something here for you. There's a lot going on. A lot of big energy coming in here for you. It's very exciting, though, I feel, here in this. And lightening your load a little bit for some of you. So get out, have some fun, meet people, and you just never know where that road may take you. But I thank you guys for watching. If there was something here for you, if you enjoyed your reading, please do hit that like button there, press the thumbs up. If you enjoy my content, consider subscribing to my channel. Also, don't be afraid to say hi. Where are you on your path to love? What are you purging out of your life? What are you looking for something new? Because don't forget, we started off your reading with romantic love being activated for you guys. So I thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful time ahead, and I'll see you guys later.